Hey guys, what's up? Angren with another Path of Exile 2 Dawn of the Hunt Lightning Spear Amazon build guide, and today I want to show you my update that I made to a build which changed quite a lot and which made a huge impact for around 5 or 10x, because I think most of the people don't think about adding a scepter into your build. Why is a scepter so good for your build? Well, the Amazon Lightning Spear needs a lot of spirit. We need around 200 to 250 spirit. And also we gonna get the malice buff, and the malice debuff will stack our chance to critical hit on the enemies even more, and it is base crit chance, so it will scale with all of our other crit chances. With Omen Scepter you can basically take this as stat stick. You can get dex, int, and also strength on it, and you will get increased spirit as your implicit, some accuracy rating, and also allies in your present steel 59% increased damage. Because our minion node inspiring ally will now work for us, we will also get the more damage. And thanks to the Omen Scepter I could fit in really easily Herald of Thunder, cast and crit even without quality, my Roar Mount, my Wind Dancer, and my Comet Frenzy. So I have all of my without some really expensive things. I can now also add in a spirit gem like Trinity when I get amulet with spirit, and that's really nice. So also the best thing is, because I'm kind of lazy man and want to just play 1 or 2 button builds, thanks to cast and crit, our Sniper's Mark will now get automatically be cast on the target, so I don't need to cast Sniper's Mark, then Stormlance, Sniper's Mark, Stormlance. I just need to either cast Lightning Spear or either cast our Stormlance. So we will sacrifice some defense, things like Lycosite with the accuracy rating is doubled, but I think it is really worth it. And with that you can also get armor with more spirit, and also with a beacon of access, which I don't have yet, you will have even less of your spirit problems. And as I said, you can fit in so many amazing of your spirit gems. So with this setup, I think I was in around 20x on it or so. I'm just melting everything right now. For your skill gem setup, try to get it as early as you can get when you're getting to maps. For a Lightning Spear, take Vault, Long Shot, Perpetual Charge, and also Prime Armament. For your 6th slot you can get Fox, you will do even more damage. With Perpetual Charge we're gonna have a chance that our frenzy charges won't get consumed, and with Wall we have that amazing damage multiplier, and with Long Shot our damage from afar gets boosted. Also for our infused weapon setup, your ideal setup would be Bullseye, instead of magnified effect, lightning exposure. I don't have a support gem yet to get the lightning exposure. I need really many of the support gems, and also get blind, so you will blind your enemies, so they will have an even lower evasion rating, and you will have even more accuracy rating and more crit chance, and also get concentrated effects, so will do even more damage with your lightning infusion. And also for your Stormlands, get twofold, so we're gonna have a chance that our bonuses that we get from consuming our charges will get doubled. Also get Deliberation, so we're gonna do more damage. So the cool thing is, because of our Roar Mount, we don't have the penalty applied, and also get Blindside, so we're gonna do more crit damage when we are attacking blinded enemies, and because we're blinding them with the fused weapons, it's completely fine. For a 5th link, take yourself overextend, and for a 6th link, take Close Combat, because we try to attack our enemies with our Stormlands from the close range. We're gonna do even more damage. For Comet Frenzy, get yourself Profusion, so you have a chance to get additional charge, and then also get Precision, so we're gonna have increased accuracy rating while our Comet Frenzy is active. Also get the Wind Dancer, so we're gonna have even more evasion rating. On your Wind Dancer setup you can take something like Maim and Pin, so you won't need the points from main on your skill tree. And for your Roar Mount you will get something like Shield, so our minion will take less damage. Loyalty, so our companion will get a portion of the damage before we get them. And also Minion Mastery, so our Roar Mount has 1 more skill level. For Casting Blitz setup, take your sniper's mark in the first slot, then get inspiration because we're gonna cast it so many times. It will completely melt our mana pool. Also get impetus, energy retention, and something like enchanty, so we can cast a sniper's mark even more often. For a Herald of Thunder setup, get innervate, get electrocute, so we can electrocute our enemies. For our command frenzy charge generation, if you want, get them through your sniper's mark as quickly as you want. And also take neural overload, so we're gonna electrocute primed enemies on hit. Then we have 40% electrocution build up, we gonna electrocute them instead. And also for 5th and your 6th link setup, take innervate in it, and also culling strike, so we're gonna cull the enemies with Herald of Thunder. And with barrage, take murderous intent, premeditation, and inhibitor. So thanks to inhibitor, we won't deplete our charges. So thanks to inhibitor, we won't use the charges we want to instead get for our lightning spear or storm lance with our barrage, so you can just hold down the barrage as soon as the cooldown will get up. For your gear, try to get a Sigla spear because it has a really high crit chance. Also get a higher amount of accuracy rating, like 400 to 500 at least, because of our penetrate ascendancy that will give us 25% of our accuracy rating on our weapon as our fist damage. And also get crit strike multi, but that would be really expensive. As I said, for Sceptre, get at least like 55% increased spirit. The best one would be at least 60%. Also get intelligence, strength, then also some dex, and at least allies in your presence deal 49% increased damage. Third chest, take one with Sceptre Spirit, also Blaster Dex, some cold aligning rares. You can even go and get some max life on it. Later in the stages, you want to have dual evasion and ES chest, but that would be really expensive. For your 2 rings, you don't need an emerald ring. You can also get a ring that will give you a lightning rest or cold rest, but I don't want a better one yet, and I need to farm some currency. For a ring, get some either flat fist damage or some flat lightning damage on it. Also get max life, maybe some attributes, but use the ring to mainly fix your resistance with like 30 to cold, 30 to lightning. Also, the same thing will be for a second ring. So as you can see, I got fire and cold rest here, and you can get even an amethyst ring or something, and also get something like increased lightning damage on your ring. For your amulet, you also want to have an amulet with spirit until you will get the beacon of Artis. With a beacon of Artis, your crit strikes will ignore the enemy elemental resistance. So for a helmet, take a huge amount of accuracy rating on the helmet, like 300 plus. Get also some max life, maybe some int or dex. The gloves, you can get Kitoko's current on the gloves. It is really amazing in the beginning of the maps, but because I have my COC setup so soon, I don't need a Kitokos, and I can instead go for gloves with some flat either physical or lightning damage, also with some dex and int, some res, and some max life and mana. It is really good. So yeah, we don't need a Kitokos current. Or belt, get some basic one to fill out your res, and also get some max life and max mana. And for your boots, it is the same. Get triple res on it and some max life, and also increase movement speed. I got some boots here on my chest that I can wear with 75. That will give me 5 fire, cold, and lightning res, and some movement speed on it. For Ascendency, take critical strike first, then get elemental infusion. After that, get penetrate, and for your last Ascendency, get predatory instinct. First skill tree, after you acquired the scepter, back out dance with death. Get also your falcon dive, so we're gonna get increased attack speed per accuracy rating. Get your spear wheel, but it is really important to get also some crit multi-nodes, because we're gonna have so high amount of crit chance. We want to utilize that and get something like cooked. We're gonna get a 15% reduced global defense, but because we are such a class can, we don't have that much of defense either, and we're gonna get so much critical strike damage bonus of it. Also take Heartbreaker, so you're gonna have even more increased critical strike damage bonus, and also get Throat Seeker, so you will have Giga critical strike damage bonus, and after that you should be doing so much damage that you can just melt through to red map. Also get yourself enhanced reflexes, spell technique, so we're gonna get more attack speed the more decks we have. Also get farsighted and nearsighted, so we're gonna have more accuracy rating, and thus far also more crit chance. And you can also get something like preemptive strike, where we're gonna get increased critical strike damage bonus against enemies that are full life, so we can one shot most of them. Also get yourself And also you can spec even more damage with your wheels up here with Moment of Truth, where you're gonna do more critical damage bonus if you deal a non-critical strike. It recently, I hope I could show you a proper endgame setup. You should be able to get to like T15, T16 maps. So yeah, it will be really easy for you. And if you have any further questions, please ask them in the comments down below. And if you liked the video, please leave a like and a sub. It would boost my channel tremendously. And until the next video, bye!